units. Remain on high alert. We've got multiple gang wars breaking out over the Russians' old territories. Everybody wants a piece. It's like the Old West out there, so be careful.
Dispatch, my informants keep telling me about a new figure called the Kingpin, who's moving in to fill the power vacuum. No one seems to know his real name. Could you get some information on that for me?
Kingpin? Huh, great. That's all I need. Some new wannabe trying to build an empire.
Escort units, move into position around the convoy. Keep your eyes peeled. We're moving this evidence because too many bad guys want it. Don't expect them to let it go without a fight.
You're worse at protecting than you are at serving.
This is a disaster. Time for me to end it. Relax and enjoy being unconscious. I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow. So cute when they're asleep. Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
Oh, you're all hat and no cattle.
That was fun. I almost feel like a bully.
Police officers say casualties would have been inevitable without the aid of Spider-Man.
Available units, please respond to a disturbing the peace situation. Suspects may be armed.
You got out of jail awful fast. You been talking to the cops?
You're starting to get predictable.
I fought tougher than you.
Spider Slam! I'm still experimenting with the catchphrases. What do you think? And of course the Daily Bugle never gets pictures of me winning like this. I almost feel like a bully.
Many of the petty criminals apprehended by Spider-Man turned out to be wanted on far more serious charges.
Let's get out of here. Stuff that belonged to the hood. That occult crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. They're not being very subtle, are they?
area seems kinda sketchy.
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes!
Be cool, we just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life?
Et voila! Why can't they all be like that? You're deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dunked it! Whew! Better up there than down here. Friendly neighborhood fireworks.
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it.
Engine and get out, last chance. Move it and get it unloaded now.
Skinny, ain't you? You're all tricks. No more tricks.
This once, I fought somebody who was a real loser.
Hey, Spidey, can you move that? You strong enough to move that thing? Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
These guys aren't messing around. Give them this. They're persistent. Car bombs. If they go off here, it'll be a disaster. Bad guy. Was I in the zone or what? Just in time. Huh, that was fun. Let's do it again. Can't turn my back on people in need.
stuff that belonged to the hood. That occult crap totally creeps me out. Makes me feel better you're helping us. Thanks.
My pleasure. The last thing any of us need is more dangerous stuff on the streets. Not being very subtle, are they?
This area seems kind of sketchy.
Stop there! We'll fill you full of holes! Be cool, we just want your cargo.
Think about it. Is that stuff worth your life?
Sometimes I even impress myself.
Nice going, Spidey. Jump on. I have a feeling there's more where that came from. Spider-Man, do me a favor and look up ahead.
Car's wired to explode. Gotta try to neutralize them. Booyah! Dunked it! Whew. Better up there than...
If I was planning an attack, this is where I'd do it.
Engine and get out. Last chance. Move it. Get it unloaded now.
Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed.
You're just a scrawny kid, ain't you?
Spidey, can you move that?
I might just have a future at this.
Good work, Spidey. Come on, we're moving out.
Spider-Man, he's a showboat. Call me when he gets...
These guys aren't messing around. They say bad guys don't think of themselves. Car bombs. I'll give them this. Go off here, it'll be a disaster. Some days you just got it. Just in time. Got it a little close there. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you. Get back to the action.
Dispatch car 228, we checked out the Kane Museum. Nothing happening. We talked to the lady who called. She still swears she saw Spider-Man breaking in. But that place is locked up tight. No alarms have been tripped.
Copy that, 228. She probably read one too many of Jameson's editorials.
The Kane Museum. It's not far. Might as well check it out. My reputation's bad enough without getting blamed for pilfering Picassos. Whatever she's working on, I bet it can help me out. Just what I needed. That'll come in handy.
I don't believe in black magic. I'm hoping the Hood's powers are just another example of people like Spider-Man, guys with crazy powers. But just in case, I plan to consult with an expert on the occult named Cassandra Webb. Probably a scam artist, but better safe than sorry. Who knows? Maybe chatting with this strange old woman can get me some solid evidence on him.
Gotta blanket the area and see if I sense anything. Hustle it up, Spidey. The bomb's booby-trapped. I need to drop it in the river. Maybe Jonah Jameson and I could be friends if we just understood each other better. Nah.
If Spider-Man had knowledge of a bomb,
If I can get near that bomb, I bet I'll sense it. If I can't disarm it, I'll have to drown it. up, Spidey. I hope the bad guys appreciate all the effort I go through looking for them. I can see the Daily Bugle headline now. Spider-Man litter bug.
Had the bomb gone off at this busy time of day, fatalities would have been all but assured.
Let's see if I can get a picture of her data. I should get a better angle. Didn't get a clear shot. Couldn't ask for a better picture. Very interesting.
Of all the city's crime bosses, the Hood scares me the most. I thought his black magic gimmick was just that, an act. But I've seen and heard enough to make me wonder. I saw him walk on air and disappear in front of my eyes. And sometimes his guns seem to shoot hellfire. And that voice sends chills up my spine. I've busted guys who say he's possessed by a demon. But that's just a rumor, and it's gotta be, right?
Gonna have to find another way. Save that hostage fast.
Quick, get him off the car!
This is why you can't have nice things.
I never want a ticket for this!
set up a roadblock.
Is it me, or did that whole car chase seem like it was a put-on? Like Spider...
Let's see if I can get a picture of her data. Driver's test. Innocent bystanders for them.
Spider-Man's quick actions drew praise from police, who say he likely saved...
fight like men.
You deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
That mask don't scare me. Here, he's right here!
Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? 'Cause she was wrong. Nighty night.
Hey, something's happened!
It's not that you're bad at your job. Okay, it is.
You're not so scary and...
I almost died just then. Of boredom.
Spider-Man disarmed the shooters and left them wrapped up in wet.
Available units, please respond to a disturbing the peace situation. Suspects may be armed.
You got out of jail awful fast.
Hey, pay attention! Fool me once.
You're all tricks. No more tricks.
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. Always feels good to take out the trash.
Many of the petty criminals apprehended by Spider-Man turned out
remembered. I don't care. They always look so surprised. Work around here. Shootout! Gotta put a stop to this right away. I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow.
Seriously, you're embarrassing yourself. What'd you learn from?
This week and effort? I gotta feel like you don't respect me. Say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man!" I love that one. Skinny, ain't you? You're all tricks. No more tricks. Booyah! You're not so scary in person. Never mind, let's fight! I was really scared that someone might see me fighting you losers.
Spider-Man is being called a hero for putting an end to a Wild West-style gun battle on the streets of New York.
fantasize about moving to Hawaii, but there'd be nothing to...
Call 911, it's a bomb!
If I can get near that bomb, I bet I'll sense it. Time's ticking.
Spider-Man!
Hey, yo, I bet that's worth some bank.
Hands off. Stick to the plan. We're waiting for the spider. You set off an alarm and bring the cops. No amount of money's gonna save you from the kingpin. You dig?
They're setting a trap for me with idiots like this? Not gonna happen. Better take out the cameras, or the cops will blame this all on me. Let's see what I can do before they figure out I'm here. What I'm about to do to these crooks is...
Why did it have to be a museum? Museums are lame. I feel like I'm back in school.
They had field trips in reform school? Yeah, shut your mouth and do your job. The lady says museum, we go to the...
Lots to steal in museums. Great. I think I know who's about to cross my path.
Hey, why do we have to fight the spider? Kingpin's got people more, you know, in his weight class.
Hey, Kingpin's got a plan, and he ain't let us down yet. You wanna start criticizing? Go ahead.
A little privacy, please?
I see him!
What's that?
Don't feel bad. You're not... Oh, snap! If you were awake, you'd be impressed. Felicia, why am I not surprised?
Is our relationship getting predictable? Let me see what I can do to bring the excitement back.
I see him! What? Got the spider! What? Hey, Paul, that you?
I expected better from you, Felicia.
What am I supposed to do? Work retail? You don't need hot guys in skin-tight spider costumes selling shoes.
You could have hooked up with me. I mean, yeah, I meant work with me. You know, take down bad guys instead of being one.
It's my nature to break the rules, Spider. You should try it sometime. You might like getting a little naughty.
But working for the Kingpin, Felicia? Organized crime? You're better than that.
Oh, you have no idea how good I am.
Now take some time to think about what you did wrong. I webbed your nostrils open so you won't snore. No need to. Did your mom tell you you could be anything you want? Because she was wrong. This is why they call me amazing.
You're all tricks. No more tricks. So scary at first.
This ain't right. We weren't supposed to fight the spider alone. You were supposed to help us, lady.
Let that be a lesson to you, fellas. Follow a woman just because you like the way she fills out a cat suit? You'll be disappointed every time.
That's a first. No man's ever called me disappointing before. You just haven't given me a chance, Spider.
I want to, do the right thing. But your track record isn't great. Sit back, relax.
Should I have served my time like a good little girl? Get out when I'm old and wrinkly? I don't think so.
You're saying the Kingpin got you out of jail? How much power does this guy have?
That's what it's all about, isn't it? Power. His, yours, and mine.
Come to Papa. When you put forth this weak and...
I like to play rough.
Faster than you expected, huh?
Did you expect me to stand there? Can you at least say some fun bad guy things like, "Curse you, Spider-Man"? I love that one.
You're just dying to get your hands on me, aren't you? You naughty boy. let me kiss it and make it...
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
I know I'm being fresh, but when you dress like that, what do you expect? I don't like this any more than you do.
Oh yeah! Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again for your benefit.
I'm starting to think you're mad at me. I like watching you come into a room, but I like watching you leave even better. Now it's getting real. Now I'm starting to think you're not really trying.
Deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing?
Neither of us wants this, but it's going to happen. I know I'm playing hard.
I might just... Let's not fight. Never mind. Let's fight.
It's your fault it's come to this. Going to all this trouble for little old me. You must really care. You infuriate me.
Running out of tricks, are we?
I bet you were the worst hide-and-seek player ever.
When you put forth this week and effort, I kinda feel like you don't respect me.
Now you know how the other guy feels when you hide in the shadows.
Your heart wasn't in this, Felicia. Tell me what he did to you.
I was transferred to Ravencroft. The Kingpin came to see me.
Just to be clear, we're talking about Wilson Fisk.
Yes. He said he knew I was after power and he could give it to me.
You'd owe him. That's how it always works, isn't it?
The doctors did experiments. They called it DNA crafting or crisscrossing.
Cross-species genetics? You've seen what can happen. Why would you do that to yourself?
Boy, you are thick. I did it for you, so I'd be like you, so we could be together. But then the Kingpin ordered me to kill you, or die myself. I couldn't. I can't.
Felicia, I don't know what to say.
Don't say anything. I'm not interested in your face. Just your lips.
I can get you help. Witness protection. A new life, safe from the Kingpin. And maybe someday we can get to know each other like normal people.
I don't want to be normal people. Run away with me. We'll go somewhere exotic.
With our power, we can live like royalty. Adventure, excitement, romance. And that sounds terrible to you.
No, but I've got responsibilities.
Well, I'm not one of them. Don't worry about me. I've always done fine with a target on my back.
I can't just let you go.
Fisk owns too many cops. If I'm in custody, I'm as good as dead. You can't do that to me any more than I can do it to you. You ever decide you want some fun in your life? Look me up.
Felicia, wait! It all makes sense. Fisk becomes the kingpin by eliminating all his rivals with his anti-crime task force, and the public thanks him for it. He writes a few big checks and everyone looks the other way. But it's not just the task force. I've been taking his enemies down too. And the one who's been pointing me toward them is Craven. I can't let him get away with this. I need to know more, inside information on Fisk. And I've got an old friend who can get it. Harry probably knows more about Fisk than anyone.
Hey, Spider-Man! You're okay, brother?
Better make myself presentable.
Wow. Everyone knows Fisk is crooked. But you're saying he's actually setting himself up as the top crime boss in New York?
That's what I've been hearing. I'm working with Whitney Chang on a story, and she needs proof. You're closer to Fisk than anyone I know.
Not really. He keeps his business private. But, as an investor, I do have access to the task force's financial records.
Oh.
Okay. One of the addresses you gave me came up. Large payments to a security consultant. Fisk handles all the personnel decisions. He's the one who hired this Kravinoff guy. But he cooked the books, so technically, Oscorp's paying him. He's trying to throw me under the bus.
Join the club.
You okay?
Yeah, it's just... I trusted someone I shouldn't have. And I probably should have seen it, but... after losing my dad and Uncle Ben... I guess I wanted to believe...
You wanted a father figure. I know what that's like. My dad shut me out of his life to focus on saving his own. And all he ended up leaving me was the disease that killed him.
Huh? Harry, I'm sorry. What is it?
It's genetic. Very rare. Degenerative. My father extended his life by spending a fortune while he looked for a cure. I don't have that kind of time.
There's gotta be some hope.
Gene therapy. That's what all my dad's research was about.
Is that why Norman started the cross-species experiments?
Yeah. He thought he could give himself the resistance some animals have to conditions like this. But the closest he ever got was the work he did on spiders with your father.
But Dad disappeared. And his work went with him. Your task force. Their body armor has medical applications. Can it help at all?
It's not a cure, but it can give mobility to people who can't get around on their own. The task force has helped me improve on it, and protect my research from criminals who'd steal it. But it was a mistake to work with Fisk.
He knows you're sick?
He figured it out. And now he's waiting for me to die so he can take Oscorp for himself. Listen, Pete. Take it from a guy who knows. When the people you trust turn their back on you, it's just proof you have to handle your problems yourself. But sometimes, you still need help.
Harry, I'll do whatever I can for you. Just tell me what—
Spider-Man. No one knows for sure how he got his powers. But he looks to me like the only successful, healthy example of cross-species genetics out there. You take pictures of him. You must have some way of reaching him.
Well,
Peter, I need Spider-Man's blood.
Who can resist that?
That's a bomb!
If I can get near that bomb, I bet I'll sense it. If I can't disarm it, I'll have to drown it. No time to lose. You know, I'd love to know how the task— She's gonna stop the crime wave when all they ever do is come after me. I can see the Daily Bugle headline now. Spider-Man, Litterbug.
A local shopkeeper credits.
Poor Harry. I want to help him, but without the proper testing, my blood could actually make things worse. If my blood could cure Harry, I'd give it to him in a heartbeat. It'll take time and lots of research to find out. And he's in no mood to wait. I've put this off long enough. Gotta catch up to Harry and talk to him.
Oh, come on!
You came. Thank you. I'll pay whatever you want.
Mr. Osborn, wait. I've checked with scientists familiar with gene therapy, and I can't give you my blood. It's too dangerous.
Dangerous? I'll die without it.
Not right away. There's still time for more research. Every other cross-species subject has turned into a monster. I don't know why it's different from me. I'm looking into it, but...
I've paid the top minds in the field to look into it. A fortune. They don't have the answers. I'm willing to take the chance.
It's not just about you. The lizard, the other cross-species, they hurt people.
Get out.
Kill people.
Just get out.
I can't give you my blood until I know
right.
it's safe.
I can't trust
promise.
anyone.
I'll find out.
I'm on my own.
Mr. Osborn,
No, just go.
Harry's really at the end of his rope. I should have noticed a long time ago, but I was busy being played for a fool by Craven. I can't believe I fell for his act. But why would he teach me his hunting techniques if he was going to betray me? I guess that's one of the things I'll have to ask him. Craven! Time for a little mentor-mentee chat. Discuss our mutual goals. Map out a 5-year plan. Explain why you're working for a human jello mold. Looks empty. But maybe I can still find some answers. Craven's gone, but he left in a hurry. I bet there's evidence here if I look hard enough. It's all for me. He was gonna kill me and stuff me like a trophy. All this time he's been studying me, testing me, figuring out my strengths, and how to beat them.
And how best set a trap.
You're a fake! A coward! Is your idea of a fair hunt?
Oh no. It's only the prelude. The antidote I gave you should remove all effects of the tranquilizer. I want you at the peak of your abilities.
Stop acting like you're King Arthur. All that talk about honor. You lied to me. Betrayed me. For the Kingpin and his money.
That was incidental. I did not betray you. I truly taught you all I knew. Not just so you eliminate the Kingpin's rivals, but to make you the worthiest possible opponent. The foe I knew you would be. My greatest hunt. Now you are ready. And now we will see who is the hunter and who is the prey.
So you used me to take out the Kingpin's rivals. What about Cassidy? I noticed you jumped in to stop him talking to me.
Cassidy was useful. For a time. He sought fear and distrust. But he is little more than a beast. It was inevitable he would have to be removed. You lack a you are outnumbered by one man. Come get me, boy.
Ambush me from the trees.
There is no escape.
You wanted me to watch Cassidy kill that kid. Why? So I'd kill him? So I'd feel guilty? Just because you're a sick freak?
It was a test. To see how strong you could be. You could stomach this spilling of blood. I admit, you disappointed me.
I'm still waiting for an explanation for your mustache.
Impossible. I studied. You are not capable of this kind of fury. You lack a killer instinct.
Not this time, pal.
Always one step behind.
True. I get as angry as you do. I want to hurt my enemies just as much. The difference is, I know it's wrong. Hey, pay attention! I'm not gonna do this again.
Death, come get me, fool! I'm right here. You grasp at shadows.
Freeze. Gotta find him before he springs a trap.
You've been a poor sport. No, so be it. To the death.
No! That's your way. On my watch, no one dies.
I beg you, kill me. Give me death over defeat.
You're saying death isn't defeat? You planning on coming back as a craven zombie or something? Anyway, I won. That means I call the shots.
What are your terms?
You're a few episodes short of a season, Craven, but you've always had your own loony code of honor. So you're gonna tell me how to get to the Kingpin. The truth. Everything you know.
Very well. You have won that right. Ask, and I shall answer.
I ran into someone who says Kingpin gets test subjects at Ravencroft. How?
The institution has lost all government funding. It now relies upon private donors, of which Fisk is the largest, now that Norman Osborn is dead.
And they just let him experiment on inmates like some kind of Dr. Chubbenstein?
They encourage it. They view the inmates as hopelessly damaged, useful only as test subjects.
I know you. You're always checking out your surroundings. You notice everything.
Yes, it's true. I met with Fisk in his building, where I took note of the locations of his cameras, weapons, and accessible points of entry. He has a Telec 4566 security system, and I know the passwords.
Well, you get a gold star. Draw me a map, and don't leave anything out.
The information I have given you will get you inside the building, but you must still face Fisk himself.
I'll distract him with cupcakes.
This is why you will lose. You underestimate him. He has fought for his life since he was a boy. If you show even a moment's weakness, he will see it and kill you.
The old killer instinct, huh? A lot of good it did you. I'm not sure if the cops can pin anything on you, but if not, take my advice and go back to Russia. Fisk doesn't seem as forgiving as I am.
Are you kidding me? With everything going on in the city, they're sending task force guys out of town?
I heard it's about that stolen Oscorp tech. Some kind of armor they're trying to get back.
So? We need backup now. But they don't care if working stiffs like us get killed.
Only Fisk has that kind of influence. I should hitch a ride on one of the trucks. See what he's up to.